Hey, welcome back to Steam Next Fest. I am checking out some demos this week, and one that was on my list is Fogpiercer. Not just because of the obvious play on words with Snowpiercer. I have enjoyed some of these similar looking games before with kind of that have more of a Mad Max-ish kind of feel. So I was really kind of interested in this, to check this out. Also, published by Hooded Horse, which recently I fell in love with because of Menace and Manor Lords and Breachway and Soviet Workers and Republic, and a lot of different games that I am really starting to associate their name with quality games that I like to play. So I was really looking forward to checking this out. We're going to start by looking at everything at the Steam page and seeing what the game is about. Like, what is the promise that the developers are trying to deliver on? So here we go on the Steam page. Fight through the fog in the sci-fi roguelike deck builder, where clever positioning, explosive chain reactions, and the environment itself can make the difference between life and death. Okay, what else? As a deadly fog descends on the world, the future of humanity rests in your hands. Assemble your train to determine your starting deck, pilot your path through the bandit-infested world, and prepare for the high-octane, turn-based tactical battles where powerful synergies and clever positioning, and carefully planned chain reactions determine the victor. Engineer your deck. Choose from a variety of locomotives, carriages, so on and so forth. High-speed combat. Limited action points per turn. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I like the play on Ticket to Ride. Sweet. Okay. Let's check out the trailer and stuff. I don't want to hang on here too much. I just want to get an overview of, like, what are games trying to tell us that they are about, and then look at the gameplay to see, okay, how accurately are they representing that? And is it clear that they're representing it? All right, sweet. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's pretty simple. The premise I really, really dig. It's gonna drive me crazy. I will think of it before the video ends. What other game I've played that is like this? Let me just take a look here. What's Mad Cookie Studio done? Fogpiercer. Okay, that's their first one, huh? Okay, interesting. Let me I'm gonna pause real quick, and I gotta figure out this other game. Okay, I found it. It was Death Road's Tournament, 2013 Death Road's Tournament. Different developer, different publisher, but and more of a Mad Max kind of card based feel. I really, really dug that one. I remember digging that, and it was killing me that I couldn't think of the name of it. So sorry about that. Sometimes the tism kicks in, and I need to scratch that itch, or I will not be able to proceed. So we are now going to switch over to the game itself. And again, hope you enjoy this unique train and deck building experience that sends you riding through the apocalypse, facing off against bandits of all kinds, with a variety of cards and modules at your fingertips. Will release more locomotives, carriages, drivers' cars, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. Believe that this. Let's see here. Oh, nope. That's not it. Back to the game. Just gonna check the settings real quick. Simple enough. Grid up, grid down, primary action, secondary action. All right, cool. Yeah. Kind of graphics options we have. Okay. Not seeing anything that's like too out of the ordinary. What's accessibility? What they got? Oh, that's nice. God mode. Sweet. Okay, gamepad. So there is a gamepad support. Was looking at that, and maybe I need to start. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello. Now we're here, actually. Interesting. So the gamepad's working for doing the menus up and down, but not when it comes to like I don't see any prompts or anything. That's weird. That's very weird. Cool. Okay. Let's do the default. Let's go. Could just be a little early access bug. It could a bug or something, or maybe I'm doing something wrong on my end. I don't know, but the controller's active, but it just wasn't. It wasn't syncing with it. Like I'm not getting any prompts for it. Not the keyboard and mouse. I mean, it shouldn't be. This is not going to be the most intensively controlled game I've ever done. I imagine, but another day in the fog. Yeah, it's weird. Like I got nothing when it comes to controls. Absolutely nothing. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it. So it looks like we do get some different personalities or conductors. Driver is a weird way to say that, but I guess they're trying to. I would have called it conductor, but hey, that's whatever. I'm not gonna be a train stop. Monica's got cold snap. Hailing from nomadic ice harvesters, Monica became the last of her kind when the village was razed to the ground by invading bandits commanding the ice itself. She has found her place among the Fogpiercers, protecting those who need it. So, okay, she's our Jaina Proudmoore. Let's see, Ice Pillar, spawn an Ice Pillar environment at the start of every fight. Frostbite Arrow. I like that it's giving me ranges. That gives me kind of setting up what to expect. Deathly Chill, apply stun, and stun to all targets. So a lot of stuns, which I would kind of imagine. And no, number one, Foggy, apparently is the locomotive. Alright, cool. So different artillery cars, modules. Hopefully they tutorialize this a little bit. I mean, I'm kind of getting the basics, but I'm just going to jump in and start a run and see how they do kind of teaching me how to play before I spend time diving into it too much. What is this, though? Well, okay, that's my deck. Okay, cool. Old-time restraint, a elderly train helmed by an elderly train driver who helps out whenever he can. You will not move it again, and just when you've rebuilt. What a pity. Choose one. His old-time offer to upgrade the locomotive or continue to trip to the fall. Why would I not choose the upgrade? All right, so what card do we want? This is interesting that we are starting off presenting me with a card to choose from when I have not had any indication of what cards are useful yet, why I would need them, and what purpose they serve, and kind of like I haven't even engaged with the systems yet, so this seems a little premature to me to be picking a card. I mean, it's probably self-explanatory, but transfer all remaining AP to the next player turn. Okay. Max health, current and maximum health of the train by you. That seems like that is just the best one to use right now for the out of the box, not knowing anything about the game. Discard and shuffle, draw 5, cancel target unit's intent. I don't know what intent means yet, so I'm going to go with the health upgrade because that just seems like more health is better. And these are my 3 chassis or whatever. Okay, cool. Moving on. Defeat all the enemies. So we have a fight or cliffs rung among the top. Okay, that's not at all ominous. Defeat all enemies. What's this go to? So extra scrap, a narrow grid, cliffs over the top, and they were warning me about some cliffs and a canyon at the bottom. Okay, so I guess it's environmental hazards. Again, I don't know anything about it, so I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about it. I don't know what, and again, what's the yellow dot versus just the fight? Is that just telling me like yellow is that okay? Cliffs, cliffs, cliffs. So yellow means there's some sort of environmental hazard. maybe a medium environmental hazard, where red is a strong environmental hazard and green is just good stuff. So I definitely want to get to the card shop, right? Like that seems the way to go. So, I mean, I guess I'm gonna try this road and see what happens, just to avoid whatever I don't know what cliffs are yet. I don't know if I should be avoiding those or not. Like, does that give me more? Okay, so this whole cliff here, this means I have less maneuverability. That whole row is taken out. So, unless there is a way in the path that would say like, oh, I should be more rewarded for doing that, why would I make it harder on myself? Unless it would be one thing if like, oh, there's an environmental challenge, so like the rewards are going to be higher. But if not, and also like this has a potential low chance of doing something else. At least a low chance of, I guess, enemy support. So whatever. Let's go. Right. Bandits. Okay, so let me get my bearings here. The health of all my units. So we have individual health pools for all three. That's my deck. Turns left 7. I guess in this encounter, maybe? I don't know. The map, going back overall, scrap and spikes permanently use currency. And this is high upgrade. So in 3 turns, there's an ice pillar, or that's coming up, I guess. Press to move the train forward or backward costs AP when in a fight. AP goes up by 1 after each use. Oh, so it's the first time you move the train one way or another, it's going to be 1, then 2, then 3. Okay. And I've only got 5, so you can't just keep juking and jiving the entire time, right? Not that trains are well known for juking and or jiving. And I got 3 turns till this comes in. Minigun. So that's their intent, I guess. Their intent is they have now highlighted their intent and which car they're going to be shooting. Give shield 1 to a unit. An artillery attack, and obviously there's some blind spots in this as well too, and they happen to be perfectly positioned in those blind spots, which is going to necessitate me to move even if I'm not. Interesting. Right? Move target, push units away from the point of impact. Okay. Well, if this is the grid and I push this guy, I can't even hit him. Interesting. Action in progress, so it won't let me do that. Okay, well, I'm going to shield the front unit. Because my hope is I could shield the front unit and then do this. Die back, make him miss, and only take 1 shot here that goes into shields, right? And then maybe also, yeah, be able to... He's going to miss, so he's not a threat this round, so this guy. And that is my turn. Okay, cool. And now, yeah, it goes up 2. So they're both in range, which is good. So this guy can be taken out, no problem, right? I do appreciate that it showed the skull, so there was no doubt that he was going to be toasted. And all he does is like, I guess 1 is the damage they're doing. I'm not really sure. So yeah, does the shield carry over? This card's AP cost decreases by 1 each time another card is played. Well, why wouldn't I put 2 shield on? Okay. No! Oh, jeez. I shot myself. Not exactly, I'm not going to make the pro circuit anytime soon. Okay, with Fogpiercer. Alright. Whatever. Let's just take this guy out. And then, yeah, we should have... Next turn there would have been some hazards, right? 20 bonus scrap or add a card to my deck. Well, I don't know what things cost yet. Again, this is kind of a weird time. I know they're just throwing me in here, but like this seems like some tutorialization. Like I don't know what things cost, so I don't know what the value is. I know I got 19 scrap from that mission, so this would double my bonus. Is 19 good? Is 20 good? I don't know. More is better, obviously, but I don't know. Or is it better to um, go ahead and add a card? I guess for the purpose of this, I'm going to add a card because I don't know how much they cost. So I'll take one. Do 4/1 the next time you play a red card in this turn. Red card being attack, and you can automatically move forward 1, but that is only useful if moving forward is exactly what I want to do. That's situational, and I don't like losing control. If it was move 1 up or back, sure, or in any direction, I guess. Again, I don't know, but this seems useful for everybody. Just 3 AP next turn. Sure. Okay. Oh, so I gained the... Okay, so it's not a choice. I actually got all of that. Okay, sweet. So that's better. That's better. I misunderstood. So again, my goal is to hit these shops, so I'm going to go with path of least resistance, unless I see an incentive to do otherwise, and this doesn't seem fun. It's narrow already, and then I'm losing one whole track to the cliff. I do appreciate that there's apparently some randomness to what could spawn. That's cool. Oh, it's a party. Okay, so we've got... Yeah, what's he shooting? So this is just their number 1, 2, and 3. Am I understanding? Oh, because he's like a little motor car, he's only got 1 health? Okay. He's in range. Two health. This guy would get taken off the board if I do this. So, you know what? What do I do? I'm going to take some damage probably no matter which way I go. I can't see a way out of this that I don't. This guy's got 3 health, and that's a problem. And I'd have to go back 2 to get away from him anyway. Okay. Well, it's the most important part of the day. Why do I get allies? Why is this a choice? Why am I choosing who to put it on? Am I not the only target for that? Why would I give this guy breakfast? Hey, make a breakfast for him. Should be me. Okay, so now I've played a card. I think the best way to do this is... What's that? We go back 1 again. We take this guy out. He misses. We shield. And then we could put... I don't have enough AP to do that. Okay, no problem. Take the block. He misses. Everything's coming in one place. So, hey, at least it's useful to know. So we shield twice. I'm not moving because I don't particularly want to. And then we're gonna try to start whittling this guy. Wait a minute. Why is he? Understand? If I hit myself with this, when I arrow over myself, it's showing death. But is that for me, or am I misinterpreting that something magical happens and pushes units away from the point of impact? So yes, I've shielded myself. He dies, 3 health or not, because he gets pushed into the cliff or the canyon. Haha! Okay, okay, game. I see what you're doing. Sweet. So that was a very efficient way to take care of that guy. What is this? All damage done during the play is taken into account. Oh, done during the player's turn. Okay. Oh, what else do I have? Yeah. End it, because I'm still shielded. So, what? Yeah, I don't have any moves available that I'm interested in using. Okay, like he's in the blind spot again, but what stopped me from just like, I guess, waiting this guy out? Like, this is, okay, Ice Pillar. So is that what's doing, is like it's building towards her ability to use her ultimate? Maybe that's it. But if I move back one and then just hit this guy. Oh, I took damage. So I should have shielded myself knowing he was going to get smacked into me. Cool. Bonus scrap. Add a card to your deck. Yes. Gain 1 AP, draw 1 card. Card is sent to the exhaust spot. Okay, so these are tags, not just fun little names. So this is a tag. So the card is sent to the exhaust. So you draw 1, and you can use. And this card is only once per mission. It'll be exhausted after that till the next fight. Draw 2. Game 1. I think I go with this guy better than this. Well, this is every time. I draw 2, but this only happens once. But this gives me AP, and this costs 4 energy to use, and this is free. I'm going with this. Take the scrap. Continue. I'm liking it. I'm digging what they're doing right now. Okay, time for the shop. Card duplication available and rare card and shop guaranteed. Let's go. This will at least answer like how much cards are, I guess. Set a baseline. Give me scrap. Give me scrap. That's cool. All right, continue. Am I continuing? Is there a store interface? Like, what's going on? Item. Okay, shop. Shop. Here we go. Wait a minute. So repairing 1 point, which I'm down, cost me 30. I have 116. What's in the shop now? Modules. 1 AP for every 3rd energy or enemy destroyed. Like that little, like, vengeance. Or if you get killed, you destroy the thing that killed you. That seems nice. Save a trained unit from lethal damage once per fight. Is that just always active, or do you gotta play it? I'm not sure. I don't see an associated cost. Go back by 1 the next time you play a red card this turn. Again, cool, but pick 1 card from the draw pile to move to the top of the pile. Draw 2 cards. Decrease all environmental hazard counters by 1. Or spawn a new one if there are none. That seems interesting. The coal we've seen before, emergency brakes. I don't know that I'm loving anything as opposed to making sure that I get repaired. So now we still have 80 left, and I believe we can afford something cool. So I think we go with this one. Save a train from lethal damage once per fight. And that just becomes active, right? Yeah. All right, cool. Okay. I get it. What do we have here? What does that mean? Oh, maybe you could add cars or something if there was some way to do that. Really sure. All right, cool. I think we're good. And I spent my money, so I couldn't duplicate anything, which is fine. All right, cool. We go. Okay, so what's next up here? I guess it behooves you to look down the track, right? But like not too far. So we have a boss coming up soon. I don't know what that entails. Card removal available. Another shop. We'll see. We spent all of our money, so like shops are like, who cares? Card modification reward sounds interesting, so we're gonna go towards that. What's interesting, I'm not hearing any background music, and I haven't messed with any settings. This is just, I would have thought there had been something in the background. So it's good music is like, I wouldn't notice it necessarily if it was there, but I definitely noticed that it's missing. Modify 1 random card. Repair each train unit for 1. Oh, if I knew that, I wouldn't have spent the money, but I didn't know they did that here. Okay, so at least we get to choose the modification. Damage 1 move target and random AP cost. 0 to 3. Huh, so there could be... If you get 0, obviously, that's great. But 3 may not be great. Exhaust, this one, random AP cost. So that's one we've already got. But it can be a 0, 1, 2, 3. If it's 0, it'd be sweet. But again, it's shield 2, cost down, and exhaust. Decreases by 1 each time another card is played. So currently it's 2. So once per fight, I could get 2 shields. As long as I play 2 other things first, it'd be free. Compared to dealing a damage and having a random AP cost. Is it random every time it's drawn, I wonder? I'm going to go with this. Why not? And repair each unit. Because it was free. I feel bad wasting 30 scrap earlier, but it is what it is. Convoy. Destroy the convoy van to get a module. Okay, I'm down. Again, I like that there's a little bit of randomness here. Everything seems pretty clear so far. It's been pretty simple to figure out what's going on. The UI is fine. It seems like it's very clean. It seems like it could run on a Steam Deck or mobile very easily as well, too. I have to check to see what their other desired platforms are. But the game's not really tutorializing me or leading me or telling me what to do. So I'm having to infer a lot that I wish they would kind of not. I mean, again, it's not rocket appliances. Like I understand what's happening here, but if I'm being critical of the game and kind of looking at like jumping in first time, no idea what's happening, it's not really doing me a good job of telling me what and why, even down to like what the stations actually are doing, right? Yes, I can see 10% discount on carriages and card modification reward, but I had no idea that would heal me. Like, so I wasted 30 scrap back here that if I knew what this was, I could have saved. That kind of thing annoys me a little bit. But let's keep going. Lots of enemies. Okay, so this hits the convoy. Okay, so now, but not gotta think about this a little more strategically, rather. And again, some tutorialization would be nice, like actually bringing these in early in the game and explaining, like highlighting, like, wow, this is a heavy unit. It needs to be destroyed to drop a module. Like, this is your primary target, right? Because that's the whole purpose of this. It said it flagged this zone that we could get a primary module. So we got to know that this is. I don't know what heavy means. Oh, there it is. Can't be moved. Train ram moves this unit in the same direction and deals 1 damage or destroys a unit if there's no space to move. Okay, cool. So that means maybe my artillery will not move it. So this is going to ram. Shoots with a minigun. Ram. And shoots with a minigun. Okay. So this guy is no threat currently. This is where I'm taking the damage from. He's going to try to ram. He's going to try to ram. He's going to try to shoot. So, I guess my question is, can I go back to and make him ram, get in front of me, and him shoot this guy, and then I've got this guy in front of me, which is not where you want to be when it comes to being a train, and now I can just shield here, right? Why is this a gain 1 AP, draw 1 card? Why is this an arrow? I don't understand why I would put this on anybody else other than myself. Why is this a targeted ability? So I gained an AP. Well, sure, I want breakfast. I'm sure not going to give it to these guys. And why not shield myself again, right? Or, I've already got a shield on. Shoot another part of the drain and see if it carries over. What the heck is this? Interesting. Okay, yeah, he took some damage. He tried to ram. This guy's already shielded. Maybe I could have done that twice, but whatever, it's fine. And this will reset, so it's no longer. So this AP does go up, but it's not going up for the entire encounter. What's this guy doing? So because he didn't declare, does that mean he's not going to shoot anything? Like if I come back into his wheelhouse? I wonder. So can I just do a little whoop, 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 and just, again, duck out of the way, especially since I had breakfast, so it was easy for me to do that. And then you can see about artillery. This guy's our primary contact, right? Well, that's our random card? Or is this our random card? Oh, no, the random AP cost. So this was our one we got, and it's 0. So yeah, free shot. Cool. Oh yeah, it moves. It moves and moves. That's good. That's great. Okay. So now these guys are going to be ramming each other, which I'm happy to let them do that. I'm going to put it on the back because that seems like that might be the easiest one for them to get a range of next time. And likewise on the middle one. And I think that's my turn. Alright. So we have 1 round left, and then next round. So does this mean I guess that I'm taking this as they're going to get 1 shot to do these actions, and then next round there's going to be some sort of divider coming in here. So we just need to get clear of these 2 attacks at this point is how I'm taking it. It looks like I could, well, and I still want to kill this guy, but it looks like damage 1. Okay, so yeah, it's 3 now. It's our random guy, so it's not worth it. So what I'm thinking is shield, move back twice. That way only this one's in jeopardy. They haven't declared. So because there's not declared intent, maybe he doesn't take any action this turn? Find out. Okay, no. That ice pillar was coming right then. Okay, I've got to keep that in mind. I thought like, oh, there's an ice pillar that will come now, like after this turn, not like immediately. That's interesting. Good to know. Well, all right, let's think about this. That reaction was smoke this fool, get our module. But let's think. Let's think critically here. We have 5 turns left to do this, and I guess after 5 turns we get away, but anybody else, like the convoy van, will get away as well. So I'm reading it. So let's think. I think we go back 1. We shield main train. That means that protects us from damage there, and then we just see what we can do, even if it means this guy stays alive a little longer. However, it does. It shows you. Isn't that interesting? It won't move me. It shouldn't hurt me at all, right? Kind of dumb. I mean, really, that was for science, because I'm going to take a shot here that I could have not. Well, wait a minute, no. I'm not going to take any hits because he declared once. It's not just, oh, he shoots the whole row. He had declared 1 shot over. So I effectively displaced him, so his shot's useless. All right, that's cool. Because he's a rammer. He's not a shooter. He's a shooter. He's a rammer. Got it. And so right after this, we have a concrete roadblock coming. Which means if this guy, no matter how much health he has, if he gets pushed, he's not going to be happy. I think I go up 2. Shield the hit. Or shield the back unit, rather. Shield the incoming hit. And that's all we can do. Maybe not smart, I don't know. But okay, everybody's part of the So now we got to think about this. So that was kind of a net neutral turn. I didn't take any damage, but I didn't accomplish anything either. So that's the trade-off. I've already taken a hit. Oh, I know what happened. This guy's fine. He just has 2 health. It's a random guy. I like our random guy. It's been coming out okay. Shield. No. So if I just attack here, I can't attack there. I'm trying to think. Because like I said, I could do. I love pushing them, but like it doesn't really damage them to do anything to do that. But that would mean. Let's see here. I'm gonna check something. I need to move up to kill this guy. Moving up puts me in range of this guy, though, which means I would need to shield. I'm trying to math. This is free. See if I move up to. Yeah, I could hit him. Do I want to do that? Why isn't it showing me the displacement? This guy, that's interesting. So he can't displace because of that? Interesting. Why is that I can shoot? Oh, because I can't shoot because it's not within range. This is the only car within range. That's why. So what happens if this guy rams this guy? So if okay, we're going to sign some stuff here real quick. So I got that, please. Ah. How do I don't know how to do that. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back. We're going to shoot, shield, and then displace. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, yes, that guy rammed into this guy. It displaced all these other guys. I was protected for the shot. Cool. Do another turn? No. Oh, I get a free shield. Yeah, free shield. Two turns left. And we still have to catch this guy. I don't want my module to get away. So we don't have enough to do that now. He intended to ram back here. He intended to ram. He's gonna. No, the shooter guy's not even intending to do anything at this point. He's gonna ram. He's gonna ram. So I think a shield there should do it, right? All right, now it's now or never. All right. That's unfortunate that our random came in here. So we're gonna take this guy out. Interesting. What does that mean? I did not know about the domino effect. Maybe because he was heavy, that when I took him out, his crash did that. All right, but I do see that our special here is done. Spawn an ice pillar environmental hazard at the start of every fight. Well, why? Okay. Oh, that's just her passive. So what does her active ability do? Why don't I know her active ability? I guess we just do it for science. I don't know, but I love that. But they're stunned, so at least I'll get out of here without taking any damage, right? Sweet, okay. So the stun, and it looks like just if you take somebody out, they will lose control and go into the car behind them. That's handy information to know. That's pretty cool. Destroyed everybody, total earnings. I did, okay, well, one turn left. So you are incentivized to do this quickly and not muck around like I've been doing. So you get more scrap the faster you go through it. Activate a new module. Yes, please. Draw an extra card at the beginning of the fight. Every time you gain driver gauge points, you gain one more. Give one shield to every train unit if a protector carriage is on the train at the beginning of the fight. Well, I think we do have a protector train, so go with that. I did see that you could spend scrap to reroll. I thought that we do have a protector train, right? That's the whole thing. Yeah, protector. We're good. Cool. I wish though that they would let you see, like you should be able to, like if this, like there's a card selection that requires you to have a certain car on your train, you should be able to see this kind of stuff. And maybe you could, and I just didn't see that in the other screen. I don't know, but like this should definitely be something where I can like, oh, protector, do I have one? Yes, I do. Because that would have been pretty embarrassing to be like, oh, I think this is the protector, and I get out here and it's like, nope. And this is okay. We got a couple more to the boss, so if using her ability was probably a waste. That probably would have been better at the beginning of a fight, where I could like stun the hell out of everybody and maybe done a quick board clear, but I didn't know what it did. You know, again, it didn't really say, like, you know, when we were looking at her in the starting screen, there was something about a blizzard being there, but like I don't see what we're building towards at all. So like that should be on the screen. I should be able to figure out what her ultimate is without needing to remember it from when I first started the run. So what do we got? Shield support truck. This randomly shields a random enemy unit. So this guy? No. What's happening? So my protector kicked in, so everybody's got a shield on. This little guy's got a shield on because the shield truck here. So everybody's gonna get, he's gonna get rammed, he's gonna get shot, he's gonna get rammed, and he's got a shield on. Also, I don't know if this is heavy enough to like do anything to the units behind it. I don't know if you have to be a heavier unit or equal. Sure. So how do we want to play it? That's interesting. So shooting this empty square looks like it takes out the truck in front. And does that kill the shield truck? Because it's only got one? Haha! It does indeed. Isn't that interesting? And shooting this guy, even though he's shielded, the push, it's the push, right? Knock that guy back a little bit, just enough. And then I have one left to back up and get out of range. I have 2 free shields I can give. Yeah, we're using that. Again, I don't know. Why am I targeting this? Because it's not like my trains. Like, is there co-op? Do I get a... Is there going to be an ability leader where I can get, like, a friendly train on another track or something? Like, why would it give me the ability to target people with my buff card? I don't understand. But I will take the breakfast. Or take the power up. Free attack here takes these guys out. Absolutely. Free shield. Artillery. Sweet. I love it when a plan comes together. All right, cool. So lots of scrap. That was a pretty quick one, for me at least. 5 turns left. Now, it's not... What is it, 3? It must be 3 scrap per, right? So 15 this time. Okay. Let's keep that in mind. Emergency brakes, we've seen this before. Again, it's situational because, like, yes, I guess you have to play it, but it's interesting. Okay, so it's a 0 at least, which is nice. Move back by 1 the next time you play a red card this turn. So it's situational, but it is taken. I hate having something that's purely situational because, like, maybe I want to move forward that turn, but I'm probably obsessing too much. All right, into the furnace, exhaust it. 1 card to gain 2 AP from your hand. That's cool, and I appreciate that it's thematic. I appreciate that it's exhausting and it's sticking with the train thing, or like you casting that into your locomotive. That's a nice touch. Cost down. Draw 2 cards. Notice this card's AP. So this is an exhausting one. This is an exhausting one. This one is not. Well, this is the only one that exhausts, right? Cost down by 2 every time. But this one's not situational. This is just, hey, if you play something else and you're going to get an immediate benefit all the time, and it's going to be a benefit that you want all the time. But it starts with 4. So the minimum it's going to be is 2 for 2 card draw. And I'm seeing 5 as our energy a lot of times, so that would be only 3 left. So even if you drew 2 cards, unless there's 0, it's probably not going to be worth very much. So I think I do go with this one, just to gain the 2 AP if I need it. Maybe I should try emergency brakes, but I'm doing this one. I like the end of the furnace. We're going with it. Scrap. And continue. What do we got? A fight or convoy? Well, I'm going into a boss fight. A boss fight that I'm losing AP. I think I would want any kind of module I can get, right? Because these seem to be permanent stat boosts. So 3 to 7 units, 3 to 7 units. High chance of supports, shield track, repair, and movement. Medium chance. I want the module. We're gonna go. Full send. We're almost built up to our driver gauge, but I would want to have that ideally for the boss fight because I have no idea what's happening. But if we need to use it here just to get a clean exit out of this, I'm not opposed to it. Alright, let's think. Think. That's our module. I'm not seeing a shield truck anywhere, which is great. Everybody else, I kind of understand what they're doing. Right. Ideally, maybe we could send somebody back. I'm just playing with some ideas here. Just charting with some ideas. So, okay, I do like the little orange explosion because it tells you, like, oh yeah, I would take damage from doing this because they'd be displaced into me. This would take out the 2 bikes and displace the other 2, which seems like a good idea. And I go back 1. Have breakfast. Yes, I would like to have breakfast, please. I could activate this, but I really think I've got this under control, and I think I'd rather keep this full for the boss fight because I have no idea what a boss fight looks like in this game. So, and we shield. Shield. Why not? Sweet. And we've learned now that as soon as I take my action, then this is, so it's not going to be I take my action and then they go and then this comes through it. I think it literally is, it's coming through what I would consider to be middle of the round, right? Which is why they got the hell of the way now. So if these guys were to get, I don't know, pushed off into this lane, that would be a terrible thing. Absolutely tragic. I am taking 2 shots here, so let's see. This is 0. Gain 1 AP, draw 1. Why not? Up. And then I could do into the furnace with my random artillery, or just a random shield. But let me just play with some things here. Wow, that would be terrible if they got displaced right into a line of whatever that is, right? That'd be tragic. I'm curious. I'm really just messing around. Then I'm gonna shield our unit. And then this guy's 3. It's our random cost guy. So this exhausts this card, right? Exhaust 1 card from hand. So this keeps coming back, but it would exhaust my random attack card. It only gains me 2 AP, yeah, but I don't have anything to spend the AP on because it's not like I'm drawing. So I'm not going to use it. Well, it really wants me to. But I'm not going to. No. Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. Okay. Interesting. He got dazed. He did not get killed. So it didn't. I thought it would have instantly destroyed anything that hit. And I don't know why it didn't do that. That wasn't clear to me that this obstacle, like, I guess each obstacle does 1 damage. Fair enough. I like that you can shoot the artillery to be a little more strategic with it. Like I could shoot here to move this guy back, right? 3 AP left, and then maybe try to do it, burn it into the furnace to get clear of these guys, and have this guy shoot him. That's probably a lot of work. Just I'm probably better off just shooting him, but it's interesting. Let's see how I want to do this. We can't move. Well, we can start moving. I need to focus my efforts here and not worry about these guys. I need to get this module. That's the play. Because yeah, if I move back any further, we're just gonna do it. All right. Then we move back, and then we enter the furnace a shield card. Can I into the furnace? Oh, now we pick this again. It made me pick myself, which I don't understand. Gave me the 2 AP, which gives me enough. 0, whatever, it makes. I can do that. And yeah, that's fine. Three turns left. The random did not help me out at all. So he's a rammer, he's a shooter. Good news is this guy can get hit no matter what, but do I have enough to do that with? I don't think that I do. So I think I just... Can I get rid of one of these guys? Can't even hit there. Yeah, I want to take this guy out because I want my stupid module. Oh, he's in a blank spot. I can't shoot him. But what I could do is move up 2, let them shoot each other, and just call it right there. Right. 2 turns left. We have to go back one to take this guy out. Or can we take one of these guys out and send him back into here? The 0 attack, we take this. We take it. That's free. We get our module. And then we have 4 moves left, which is move back 1. He has no intent. Shield. Alright, so we just need to really just survive the last turn. Shot here would displace the shooter, but it wouldn't stop him from hitting me. This guy would crash into this guy for 1, but that would not kill him. And I'd still be getting hit. We do have a free artillery attack, though. That's nice. Up 2. Shield, free artillery. Yeah, make him shoot each other. I don't even need to take the okay. Let them shoot each other. I don't care. And that's it. I mean, it'd been nice to kill those other guys, but like I don't care. Ultimately, I didn't take the damage and I got my module. So what do we get? Piggy bank, gain 20% scrap reward bonus. Silver tongue, gain a 30% discount in chop shops. Never been to a chop shop, no idea what it is. Second one, gain 2 AP if the locomotive has 1 HP at the beginning of a player turn. So if I'm down, if I'm, I don't really tend to like cards where it's like, hey, if you're losing, here's something cool that happens, but only if you're getting your ass kicked. It's not really my favorite, but it is something. But this is constant. This, I don't know what a chop shop is. This relies me on, it's a, hey, if you're losing, this is maybe a comeback card. This is just all the time. Sweet. And now a boss fight. And we have our full ultimate bar. Defeat one of the leaders of the Fogged-Touched Bandits. I have -1 AP at the beginning of the one round. There is a canyon at the bottom to begin with, so we're going to have most of our opposition over here, I would assume, because it's only giving us 1. Anything in here, though, it's canyon time. What are we facing? We got Lojo, whatever. Obnoxious on the speaker system. Applying, it can apply disable to its prey. A buggy minigun, cool. And a rammer, and high chance of there being a shield truck. Alright. Oh, nothing to it but to do it. Let's go. Driving around and all this snow makes me wish for a... Hey, you! That's an interesting way to go that right. Surrender or die! This train is under my protection. Back off, says Monica Cold Snap. She's sassy. Have it your way. I don't know why I'm like trying to roleplay him as some weird snake oil guy, but it is what it is. Alright, so he's going to try to disable my protector, right? I've gained shield on everything. This seems, why wouldn't I just go ahead and do this right now? Of what possible concern would there be? Then we could have a night, we could pop off for a nice breakfast. Yeah, why wouldn't I? Activate. It gave me a random. It's not, see, I had no idea. Why aren't you telling me this game? It's giving me, it's not the Blizzard. It gave me Frostbite Arrow. I didn't know there was a chance of getting something different. I was counting on freezing all my enemies for 1 turn. Shoot an arrow doing 2 damage and applying stun. Well, we go here, right? We definitely, it's 0. We stun him, deals 2 damage. I don't see a shield vehicle as part of it. It didn't spawn, right? There is no escape. We have to beat this guy. So, yeah. Stunning him then means that we are now not going to get disabled. Why wouldn't we go powerful? We do it. We do it. No, don't put it on him. Put it on me. All right. We got a free artillery attack. Free shield. These guys have declared. He's going to ram. So do I start moving? Move back to maybe? That's interesting that I can't. I thought I had a better shoot. But if okay, well, that would hurt me. I don't want to do that. Let me think about this for a second. I think we just shield here. That's only going to protect us from 1 hit, though. I'd like to have no hits taken. If I do that, this guy gets put in front of me. If I do, oh, if I hit myself, well, that's interesting. If I hit myself, these 2 guys are just gone. That guy gets pushed away. He's a rammer. I take no damage, and I just take my shield. So we do this, and I took no damage. That's perfect. And now we finish it off with a nice breakfast. Yum. And then we don't have any cards to disable, so we're good. Yeah. But, I mean, all right, let me just, for the sake of it, go, okay, sure. Exhaust 1 card from hand. Hey, guess what? Not enough cards, so why wouldn't you let me into the turn? I know what I'm doing. Yes, I know what the effects are. Please don't cover up the 10-turn box. Yes. That's cool. I'm almost built up to using another. So I wonder if it counted their deaths as part of that. All right, so he's out of range maybe to be able to do much to me. Got a couple shields. Got artillery attack. That's interesting to push him into that for this guy to take damage from the back. That's kind of cool. There's no escape, so I'm not worried about expediency. I'm worried about managing my damage. I have 8, so let's go ahead. We're not moving. We're just going to do here. We're going to go here. We're going to attack. I could do. I don't know. I could be super cheeky. I think I do it. I think I'm super cheeky. It doesn't do anything to the. I mean, this guy also ultimately you have to kill, but like taking these guys off the board, like this is my original plot. Shoot this dude, and this guy gets forced into him. He takes another point of damage, right? That's cool. But is it better to just adios? Oh, I could do this. I could do this, and I displace the guy on the top who's going to hit me, and these guys go bye-bye. Right? Now, that begs the question, if I move forward, is he heavy? Can he not? Okay, yeah, he's heavy, so I can't just push him off. That would have been too easy. All right, but I could do this, and this seems really fun. This seems fun. Kill 2, move a 3rd one out of his zone, where I'm no longer an issue. I'm going to take 1 point of damage back here, unless I shoot 4-1. Now I'm free of doing that. And then I could do another little cheeky move here and take care of this guy. And he's gone. These are fun. These are fun ways to play the angles. So yeah, we go here. Enjoy the canyon, sir. Okay, so ideally, would be great is if there was a way to push both these guys into this other oncoming traffic or get this guy off my, into the canyon. What do we have to work with? We have a free artillery attack. We have a free shield. This is going to... I need to move up 2 to get away from this or move back 2. Moving back 2 doesn't really do anything, does it, for me? I guess it's either one. Either way, I'm going to have the same kind of... Moving back 2 puts the... still means I'm going to get this guy hit. Moving up 2 means everything's missed. So we're going to move up 2. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. So he will apply disable. I wonder, what does disable do to vehicles? Like, does he just say the course, or is he just like shoot because does he stop? I don't know. Well, that's fun because that just means he's just gone. These guys get displaced, which is unfortunate because I would like to see what happens to this disable. And there's no way for me to hit them into this unless I do another... Unless. But see, I don't know. See, this concrete roadblock deals 1 damage. That's what it tells you. Okay, so this would not kill them. So there may not be a point to that. I would like to see what this does, the displace, but I'm kind of just... Or the disable. But I'm kind of obsessed with just taking this guy out in the canyon. Alright, cool. And then we have a shield left that's free. I'm going to put it on this guy because he's got the least amount of health. So why not? I don't think I do this. I think I've got 1 AP left. I just think I end with 1 AP because I get into the furnace and take out this artillery, but I don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah. Oh, I thought they would have ran. I thought he would have ran the guy first, but no big deal. Okay, so yeah. Move back 2 seems to be the easy answer. This takes care of that guy, so I don't even have to waste my shield, right? This pushes him out, but he's going to get hit with the disable no matter what. Right? End the turn. Yeah. He gets the disabled debuff, so he just didn't act that round, and he lost control, but that's it. Alright, so this is a little trickier because he's right in front of me. What is this? Okay, 1 turn before this happens, this ice pillar. There's no way for me to move him. Right? I can move him in front of me, but I can't, but I take damage to do so. But I could theoretically just ram him. But I don't have the AP to play with. Now, this means he's going to disable me no matter what, because this has infinite range, is that right? No, you know what it does mean? It means I go back. And I do this. And now this guy soaks the shot for me. And then I shield my locomotive regardless. And then I let this play out. Okay. So free attack here. He has no intent to declare it, so does that mean like I wonder if the disable meant he couldn't really declare. He could move, but he couldn't really declare anything. Does the shield block the disable? I don't know. And there's no like alt key for me to like arrow over disable to see what it does, unfortunately. So why wouldn't I just move back 1, get free and clear of that? And then ideally, I mean, I could move forward. I wanted to take this guy out, but let's just work on this guy. Yes. Well, no, you know what? Yes, I'm sure, because there's no point. I mean, yeah, I can't take it. Yeah, I'm good. I should probably just click off that box of showing that dialogue, but the one time I do that is when it's going to help me. So I can't go back any further. I would need to go forward at least 2, right? Need to go forward 3 to avoid that. So I wonder if he disables this car, that he disables the ability to do the cannon. Into the furnace. Get rid of a shield. We get more AP. I don't like taking damage. Then can't move anymore. Can't do anything to him. I could just avoided that. Whatever. We put a free shield on. In the turn. Alright, cool. Just him left. I mean, the easy answer is back it up, and then we can start putting some shots on this guy. Should have just activated this, but now I feel like it's worthless. I didn't notice that. It'd been nice if there. I mean, I guess I should be watching and I should be looking at everything, but it would be nice if this activation sound, like when this bar filled, there should be a sound effect. You know, some sort of power up thing, or she should have. Honestly, no, they should be a voice line, a customized voice line to each conductor or driver. I think they call them here. Each driver should have a voice line that lets you know their gauge is full and they're ready to go. That would be cool, because I hate missing that, but I'm so fixated on learning the grid. Now, with time, this will become second nature, I'm sure. But for right now, like, I am hyper fixated on this. Like, I'm not even looking up here, because everything I need is in my hand or on this grid. I'm not paying attention to anything up here any more than I am anything I want to hear. Yes, this bubbling and flashing is getting my attention, but not nearly enough. That's just my quick feedback. All right. Is there any way to overcomplicate this? We back up 1. Just take this guy out. Stay frosty. Thanks, Monica. More voice acting, more voice lines that talk to me, Goose. Let me know what's going on as I'm playing. Like, give me a heads up. Cool. And with a quick upgrade, discard hand, shuffle our cards, and draw a pile, and then draw 5. Max health. Transfer all remaining AP to the player next turn. Cancel target. Now, see, now I know what the intent button is. I don't care. I'm taking max health. Now, could I have moved my train up or down to do that? I don't know. That's interesting. 24 bonus scrap. Duplicate 1 card. Well, that's interesting. Do I have my random cost card? There it is. I could duplicate that. That seems pretty cool. That's come in handy a couple times where it's gone my way. Breakfast, most important card of the day, has been good. This one's just always good. So this will give me 2 of these per fight instead of 1. Just to gain 1 AP and draw 1. Or do I want 2 random cost cards? That could be good if they're coming up more, obviously, at the lower end, but like they could suck if it's coming up as a 3. But a 2 is not kind of like, it's almost like the odds are stacked, like it's almost always a benefit, right? Like there's only 1 out of 4 chances it's going to be worse than what I normally have. So I think I go that. Duplicate it. Give me another attack. Modify random card. Choose a card modification. Okay, so it's adding the green. So cost up. Increases by 1 each time another card is played. Remove cost down. So it starts at 0. I just need to make sure it's the first card I play. This decreases 1, so as long as I play one other card, and artillery attack does a stun. But it's going to 3 AP instead of 2 to add the stun. I don't like that. The stun is nice, but I don't want to have to rely on 3 AP because I may need that for movement. I like this, and I like the shield. I like the shield is like, hey, just make it the first card. It's free as long as it's the first thing you do. That's always good, and that's from 2 AP to free, and free is the right price. This is interesting, but it's only 1 card. It's only cost 1 all the time anyway. I'm going with the free shield. Talk myself into it. All right, cool. So we have been at this for over an hour, and I did not intend that. This game just kind of like sucked me in, and like the time is gone. So I'm going to stop here. We went through our first boss fight. We got a good handle on what this game is. So, you know, we kind of remember like what it said it was going to do, right? And I can actually go right back to that, I think, right? To our Steam. See, yeah, dead air, dead space. That's always great. So if I look at Fogpiercer again, explosive chain reactions, and the environment can mean life or death, and yeah, Leviathan locomotives, we don't know yet. High-speed combat, yeah, I think from what I was saying anyway, I just wanted to kind of like refresh myself on the language that was used here. But yeah, we definitely saw some clever positioning. We definitely saw some explosive chain reactions. We saw the environment come into play. Like, I think obviously like it's delivering even in the demo everything that they are saying that it was supposed to do, which is good. Yeah, I think it's cool. I like it so far. I would play more of this, especially like, you know, looking at the recording, it looks like we've been going almost an hour and 18 minutes now, and like it feels like I've been playing this for like 30 minutes. So that is a very, very good sign. My feedback still stays the same. I think some of the UI elements could be more explanatory. I think they're introducing concepts early without telling you what those concepts are. Like, they're giving me cards for like a chop shop discount. No idea what a chop shop is. Why would I pick that yet? Like, I understand there's some randomness to stuff, but like cards should not be coming up in as a possibility for mechanics that I have yet to encounter. And then we need more voice lines, and we need custom voice lines for our drivers to tell us minimum when their driver gauge is full. But other than that, I think this is a fun little gem of a game. I could definitely see putting some more time into this. That's really cute. Cool, but that's it. I think that's all for now. I would definitely see myself playing more of this. Again, this is going on through Steam Next Fest, so it's going to be available free demo. Looks really, really fun. I recommend it. Go check it out for yourselves. And if you have any questions or comments, and if you enjoyed yourself here, please leave a comment below. I really appreciate that. Other than that, see you next time.